Alright guys, so I am converting the OEM audio system, which is a non-navigation DSP based setup. Okay, I actually upgraded this CD player to the 2003 unit so that it has aux input in it. This is a 2002 X5 4.4, so it didn't have the aux capability. So that was my little minor upgrade. I was thinking of doing a full navigation retrofit again, like my two E38s and E39, but I didn't want to spend all that money for basically obsolete technology. So what I did is these are now readily available. Yeah, it is from China, but it's way better than current technology. Dash cam, backup camera, navigation, all the current goodies, Bluetooth and whatnot. Now the only thing is, since this is a DSP equipped BMW, this is a direct plug and play for non-DSP systems. So the thing is, now that the radio unit is out, which is the CD player, the DSP amp does not have the iBus command for it to trigger on. So this is what I'm actually doing. Let me go to the trunk. Okay, so the radio has to stay in the loop for the DSP amp to trigger on. Okay, so I kept my old box of parts of E30, E39, and whatever over the damn era back then. We're going to use an E38 head unit, and all we need is just the 3 wires. So basically your positive, your ground, and your iBus communication. So this is the cord that I have from my old Motorola phone system in the E38, and that way I would be clean install. It would plug right into the CDC connector there, and then I'm gonna put some connecters, and it'll plug right in to the positive, the ground, and also the iBus connectors there. All it needs to do is recognize an iBus compatible head unit, which is really anything pre most bus systems. So let me hook that up, and then we'll show you that there's going to be sound coming out of the system. So that is the basic upgrade. What you want to do is that you want to use the low level outputs of that radio versus the high level outputs, because you will have some inconsistency in popping unless that you know how to convert it. The easiest way to do it is to use the low level outputs of that radio with very satisfactory results, and still retaining the DSP system and not having to rewire the entire fucking car. What I also had to do was find a triggered source, which is basically accessories. I basically use a telephone connector, which is usually for the Bluetooth OEM module, and it's the, let's see, pin number 24, which is the purple one. This will trigger with your key, and we need that. I completely forgot. On the radio, whichever module you use, this is a C23 from an E38. You got pin, okay, pin 5 is your ACC, pin 7 is your iBus, pin 9 is your continuous power, and pin 15 is your ground. So as long as you have all those connected, the vehicle will still think that this head unit is in the vehicle, thus closing the iBus loop, thus turning on the DSP amp. So let me plug it all in and show you, and we'll go ahead and turn on that unit over there. Be sure that you plug in the bypass so that you still get the sound. Okay, so the unit is turning on. And we do have sound. After a few startups, it's going to pick up speed. And then we have, oh, there you go, volume control already set. It's got the steering wheel control module already. I went ahead and plugged in the GPS antenna, just stuck it on the roof for now to get a signal.
Music, more talent, pain and suffering and inspiration and positivity in that music, and I think that's why I've been so drawn to it, because I feel all those things.
It's a little slow, but anyway, it's current technology, and that is not correct. Oh, it did say earlier the oh, that's why, because it's upside down. Durr. Okay. Let me see. Where did it go?
Why am I not there? Okay, here's the deal. iHeartRadio Music Festival is going down again this year.
Okay, what a fail.
And, if you want to get tickets right now for the details.
All right, let's try that again.
Ticketmaster.com, keyword iHeartRadio, number 6, Logic, Alessia Cara Khalid.
There we go. Now you guys know where I live. Okay. Let's exit that and go back to radio. You can do it here or through the steering wheel. Okay, this is all using the OEM DSP amplifier. And just to go back over there to show you, this is an E38 head unit. It's a C23 unit, and it really doesn't matter what kind of head unit you have as long as it is an iBus unit and not a MOST bus. So E38, E39, E53, E46, whatever, they're all the fucking same. So as long as you keep the head unit in the loop, it will trigger the DSP amp to come on. On the non-DSP units, you don't have to worry about that. So really, you're not using any of the DSP settings. And what really is another thing you have to keep in the loop is the MID display. But what's good about it is that a lot of people who have done that have actually moved the unit into the glove box. That way you can still set your onboard parameters, the time especially. So, but if you can actually remove it. There. Remove the MID. Let's actually turn off the vehicle and test it. I've never really tried it. Really, MID is just there to set the time and your onboard, you know, like your arrival time, your fucking range, and whatever. So really, all you really need that for is just to set the time, take it out, turn the light back on, let this slow ass fucking unit load up. I haven't fully installed it because I have this out and also the wire for the GPS antenna. Come on, man, I'm going on 9 minutes here. There you have it. Once you lose your battery, lose your power, you can always plug the MID back in to set your time, and that's really all you need. Everything else is there, your range functions, and I'm going to try to figure out a way where I can incorporate it in there. So, oh, DSP amp turned off, so we might have to plug in this fucking MID display. We might have to leave it on there. Yep. Okay, we gotta incorporate that in there somehow. I'll see.